Hi guys. Please subscribe to our channel, we really appreciate it. Today's featured channel is Metro Detroit Audit. Please head over to his channel, hit the subscribe button, and get more of his content.
We're at the Royal Oak Public Library. We're here today to peacefully practice our First Amendment rights and ensure our public officials honor and respect those rights. Let's get started.
Sorry to bother you, are you filming anything here in the library?
I'm filming the library, yes.
May I ask what this is for, and if the director has given you permission to do so?
I don't need permission.
I'm sorry?
I don't need permission. It's a public library.
Are you with an organization or anything of that sort?
I'm an independent journalist and content for a story. Can I get your name and badge number?
Sammy Ismail.
2021.
Yep. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, the library asked you not to record.
I'm not breaking any laws. They can't tell me not to record. It's
They can. It's their property.
constitutionally protected activity. You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime.
Okay. Well, let me verify with my partner what they said because he talked to him.
Hi, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Oaks 286.
Nice to meet you.
Are you gonna head out?
No, I'm not going to do that. Am I being trespassed under threat of arrest?
Not yet, but
Okay. Well, let me know.
it's their policy, so the library doesn't want you in here.
You know, policy's irrelevant to the Constitution, so I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not bothering anybody. I was quiet the whole time I was in here. I don't see why they even came up to me, to be honest.
What did they say to you?
They just said that I can't be doing this, and I said, well, I'm not breaking any laws. Just minding my own business.
Okay.
Gathering content for a story on their beautiful library that you guys have built here. And all that, I was appreciating all the work you guys are doing over there.
Okay.
Other than that, I was just,
Man, what are you nervous for?
I mean, I don't usually have the cops called on me for doing this, so I'm just a little.
Is this something you normally do on a
Do you-
regular basis?
I mean, videotaping in public, yes. So
Yeah.
and I usually don't have issues with it, but
But I would think it would just be more respectful if somebody has an issue with it. You wouldn't want to, they're asking you politely not to do it. Common courtesy is, let's just not do it.
I mean,
Especially if it's their building. It doesn't necessarily have
it's-
to be constitutionally wrong,
it's a public building.
right, but it's their public building.
I pay for it with my tax dollars. Until they came up to me, nobody was on video at all.
What are you doing this for? A project?
Yeah,
What type of project?
I'm just gathering content for a story for the Royal Oak area.
Do you live in Royal Oak?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. Do you come up here often?
I travel the areas
Do you deal with the police often?
every once in a while. I mean,
I'm here to disrespect, you or the library. Obviously,
I wasn't-
They called us because they have in-house rules, and I guess those rules are that you need to get permission to record in here.
I don't need permission though.
Well, it's their house, and that's what they're asking.
Okay.
So,
Well,
I mean, it's simple enough. You can go outside and film outside all you want.
I mean, I have a right to be in here. Unfortunately,
But
I
you do,
have a
but
right to be in
But
here.
not filming, because that's, again, that they've already asked you to do that.
It's yeah,
Film
but
outside, but not inside.
doesn't matter what their policies state.
It does.
It
If a
doesn't.
building is closed, it doesn't mean you can just enter just because you have a freedom to come in.
It's closed. That would be behind a locked door or a restricted area.
But do you
This is
have a right
public.
to
This
go
is
in?
public and publicly accessible. And there's no policy that can supersede the Constitution. It protects me from the law.
Okay, but if you were in Starbucks,
Starbucks is a
Same
private
thing.
entity. This is a public entity.
but they still have this established, that you
And
can't have
it's
cell
irrelevant.
phones out in public.
It's irrelevant. How can they tell me I can't have a cell phone out in public? Is that a law?
What if you're filming people that don't want to be filmed?
There's
that
no
are here
expectation of privacy in public.
At the library?
At the library. It's a public library.
So if a mother's here with her children,
I haven't gone
and
downstairs.
you're filming them?
I haven't gone downstairs. And if
during
the
the
children are in
cell phone?
public, if the children are in public and they happen to cross my video, I can't do anything about that. But I don't film kids. I mean, it's kind of weird.
But they're usually found at the library, so
Downstairs here.
I'd be inclined to think that it would be an issue if a parent was here with their child and you're walking around filming them, I'd be pretty upset as a parent.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
don't know
sure
why.
you would
I
love
don't know
that.
why you would be if I'm not recording you.
What's your name, man?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why, is there a reason?
Just because I don't have to. I haven't committed any crime.
Okay.
I'm just asking you what your name is. You asked for my name, I figured I'd ask for yours.
Could call me good guy.
Good guy.
Good guy.
By the look on this cop's face, the guy's lucky he's filming.
I understand what you're trying to do, and we're all for freedoms. That's why.
Well, then, can you kindly educate them that their policy doesn't trump the Constitution? Don't make a mistake here, fellas.
You're not gonna make me nervous, all right?
I'm just saying, Title 18, Section 242 of the U.S. Constitution, it does not allow you guys to infringe on my constitutional rights under the color of law.
Okay, but the
You'll
library
lose your
called us
qualified
because
immunity.
You're violating their code of conduct.
You're not a policy enforcement.
We are.
You're-
We're here.
you're not.
We are here because they called, because you're violating their policy.
Is policy law?
It's the house rules.
Can you arrest me for
It's the house rules.
for breaking their rules?
I'm not gonna arrest you for it.
You can't.
It's the house. All right, they printed it for you too.
That's
She'll be in
fine.
at 9 a.m. She said she'll gladly sit down and talk with you. Okay,
Okay.
that's your card. I wrote 9 a.m. on there. This is what she printed. Obviously, I haven't had the opportunity to read it all.
It's irrelevant.
Well, it's their house rules.
It doesn't
like
matter.
if-
It's a public place, man.
But it is
I have a
their
right to
rules.
film in public and
Alright,
publicly
alright,
accessible
listen,
areas.
I'm not going to argue with you. This is just the rules.
I
all
mean,
right?
I know what the rules are. Most places I have them, but if you're a public place and you're publicly accessible, you can't have rules that violate my amendments or my rights.
Well, they have rules because there's people in here recording and they've had issues. And all right, and then they feel free to read it. And like I said, I didn't read this whole thing.
There's no reason
I
to.
just quickly glanced at it. But it did say, if you want to read that one, feel free.
I mean, I don't care.
Why don't you care?
I mean, I doubt I'll ever be back here again.
That's fine.
You want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it with me. Just for good measure.
Okay. All right, well, this time they're asking you to leave, all right?
Okay.
So it's time to leave.
Okay.
I've given you this paper.
Is that a lawful trespassing order under threat of arrest?
I'm asking you to leave.
Under threat of arrest?
No, not under threat of arrest.
Then I'm not going
I'm
to
asking you
leave,
to
sir.
leave.
Unfortunately. And before you do a threat of arrest, I'm telling you, call your supervisor. Don't make that mistake.
Why do you want to talk to the supervisor so bad?
I want him to talk to you guys.
Why don't we walk over to the station and talk to him?
I mean, he can come here. You cannot lawfully kick me out of this building for not breaking any laws. And if you do, you're opening up the department to civil litigation and felonies. Because you'll lose your qualified immunity for breaking Title 18, Section 242 of the U.S.
We're just trying to
Constitution.
educate you on it. And you
Policy
probably
doesn't
know,
matter.
because you're being provocative about it, which, I mean, and you're trying to, bring it to light, which we appreciate, but it's annoying as hell, because, you got people
mean,
on
I
film
know.
that don't want to be on film.
They
I don't
wouldn't
care.
have been
You
on
film me all
film.
day.
They
You
wouldn't have
film-
been on film if they
you're
didn't
being
confront
filmed
me.
too. Look, you're being filmed too.
I know, it's
You
awesome. I got a FOIA it.
But,
But
here's the thing,
they wouldn't have been on film at all if they didn't come up to me.
but you're walking around and getting the private people too.
I wasn't filming any of them
They're
either.
employees at a public building, which we get.
I wasn't filming any of them either. And even if I was filming them, I have every right to film them.
I mean.
I
that's
literally,
your angle. That's
if
your
anybody shows up in my videos
But
who
I'm just
was
trying
not
to show you-
confronting me, they're
I'm just
cut
trying
out
to
of the
show you a
video.
broader perspective of
I mean, I
who you're
understand the
violating,
perspective and what it
because
looks like. I do. I understand it.
you understand
But
that
that's not my
if a
problem.
private dad sees you filming his kids, he might sock you.
That's not my problem either. Because I have video showing that I did nothing wrong. He'll be the one opening himself up to litigation, not me.
I know, but I know that's not what it's all about sometimes. So if you want to have a little bit of, just
I
common
do have
courtesy,
discretion.
common courtesy or
I have
decency.
common courtesy and discretion. I understand courtesy, and I was having it with everybody here. And if you don't confront me, you won't be in the video at all.
The cop's getting educated by the sergeant.
Right. So you can still take these. After talking to him, kind of like we've talked, you have the constitutional right to be in here. If you want to continue to be in here, you can continue to be in here. But it's going to be on you if you're going to record these people.
No, I understand. Definitely.
They have house rules, but because it's a public library, it's a little different.
I know.
So
I know.
I wish for
Private
You
citizens.
guys are welcome. See, look, that works today, didn't it?
it always works in our favor because I'm not here to fight you.
I'm not here to fight you guys.
disrespect
I just want you guys to understand that they're the ones that need the education. It wasn't me. I wasn't within my rights. That's all.
My suggestion.
You know, your rights are, you know, if
They-
they start
they vary.
infringing, if they start, they do go a long way, but they
Yeah.
start infringing on private citizens coming in. You don't want to be filmed
Right.
particularly in the bottom.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go.
Do you want these?
I'll take this one right here.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys. Be safe out there. Let's go back inside really quick to prove our point.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to head over to the Metro Detroit Audit channel and get subscribed.